Don't make one person the center of all your happiness. Don't make them the reason why you are happy, because once that person walks away from your life, you're left with nothing. Holding grudges will never harm people you hate, only you. Trust wisely and not blindly. Your friends' problems become your problems. The smaller your circle, the less you have to deal with. When nothing can go wrong, it will. It's easier to get into a thing than out of it. Mostly, people will treat you according to their needs and greed. People will enjoy the show. Don't be weak in front of them. Listen to the people who tell you what you don't want to hear. Self-pity is dangerous. Stay away from it. Just because you are going through hell right now, doesn't mean you will never smile again. Pain is purely temporary. Never overlook contempt. When someone views you with contempt and talks to you like you're beneath them, they will likely do you harm. Remove that person from your life. Never lend money, because you might lend it to friends for a few days, but retrieve it from fools for years. Never share your problems with friends before finding a solution. If you're still watching, please subscribe and tell me where you're watching from. I will love to send a special message to you. Don't react in anger immediately. Wait for it to subside. What's said or done in anger is irreversible. Don't overshare. Privacy is power. Don't regret the past. At that moment, you did your best. See people for who they are, not who you need them to be. Never jump to conclusions. Be discerning and let people show you their true colors. Have at least one person in your life who gives you honest opinions. It is good to be generous, benign, and magnanimous, but there's a limit, or you'll be taken for granted. Most of the stuff you worry about never happens. You attract what you are. You want to attract better, become better. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Missing is a part of getting over. Before you are old, attend as many funerals as you can bear and listen. Nobody talks about the departed's achievements. The only thing people will remember is what kind of person you were while you were achieving. Things that will count: your health and your achievements. You make the best decisions when in pain, because fear of experiencing the same pain again is the strongest motivator. At your life's darkest moments, you'll see the most clearly. The harder your past was, the more beautiful your future will be. You may not lead a comfortable life with a single source of income. You need to build others. Good things do come to those who wait and suffer. It might take time and be a long and rough road, but it's completely and totally worth it. Whether it's a machine, a house, or a relationship, maintenance is always cheaper than repairing. Your respect at most places is directly proportional to your bank balance. We cry over people, but what about time? Time is also never going to come back. Time is everything, and one day it will define you. If you're not dating to marry, you're dating for a heartbreak. Let that sink in and be in a serious relationship. If you don't clear your misunderstandings in time, they become the reason for distance forever. Anyone you love can die anytime. Cherish them. Nothing is ever as easy as it seems. There is no better way to save yourself than saving money every day. Compound interest can do wonders. Trust is easy to build, but can be shattered in seconds. Worry doesn't take away tomorrow's troubles. It takes away today's peace. Don't be afraid to make a hard choice. The hard choices are the best. You end up making the more you spend clinging to the past. The less likely your future will be any brighter. Action is 10 times more valuable than reading and planning. Experience is the best teacher. There never exists a relationship without self-interest. In short, everyone is selfish. To reach somewhere, you need to leave something behind. It's best to leave things at the right time, otherwise, you are left with too many regrets and complaints. You may not realize this, but the people you love are your biggest weaknesses. What other people think of you is none of your business. Bad times are actually a boon because they wake you up to the good things you never paid attention to. If you are impatient, life will always be harder. Patience can do wonders. No is one of the most powerful words in existence. Don't be a people pleaser. You'll be alone in the most difficult times of your life. These times will make you wise, mature, and fearless. No matter how nice or respectful you are, some people will still talk bad about you behind your back. When you're working for someone else's dream, you sacrifice your own. No matter what good you do to people, they will only remember your mistakes. People only want to hear the good, not the bad. So if you have issues, it'll be hard to find people to confide in. Once you hurt someone, they're not likely to forget. They will always remember how much you've hurt them. Once you hurt someone, they're not likely to forget. They will always remember how much you've hurt them. One negligible action can have devastating consequences. If you do not make yourself indispensable, you will be unemployed soon. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. People want you to succeed, but not more than themselves.